There's not. There's only one way this series ends. So who do you think is a real-world equivalent of BoJack Horseman? Now, we need to tread very carefully here. Careful now. Because that can be super fucking insulting. You know what I mean? I'm not going to speak ill of the dead, but I will say he reminds me of Richard Hatch. You know, not the Survivor guy, but the one who was on Battlestar Galactica twice. He was in both versions. He was in a hit show in the 70s and basically lived off that for the next 30 years. I first met him at a convention in 2000. He apparently had written some books based on Battlestar Galactica, continuing the story, right? And so he's selling those at conventions. Of course, he would go to every convention. He would sell his signature, you know, and sell photos and stuff like that. So he could make a ton of money if it's $20 a signature and $30 a photo, and say just at like Dragon Con, there's 1,000 people that want the signature. You're making some decent money, man. So, you know, he would do all the fun conventions, you know, a lot of that stuff. But he lived kind of a lifestyle that's similar to BoJack. Now, I don't think he's like... I can't speak to anything about him being like a shitty person to anybody. But I don't know. Like, I didn't know him like that. He would, like, talk off the record and shit, you know, to people. I knew somebody who was pretty close to him. And so I'd be at these parties. I'd hear him talking. Every now and then I would have a conversation with him. But that's the person, because he's really the only aging star who had a hit when he was in his 20s that I know. He's the only one I can compare it to. And like I said, and I want to reiterate, you know, he was not a piece of shit to anybody as far as I know. But he definitely had a weird attitude towards fans. You know, he just, I don't know. I don't want to go too far now. That's right. The man's dead. So, but let me know who you, like, I know they didn't base this on any one person. But, so I'm just asking your opinion. Is there a celebrity that reminds you of BoJack Horseman? You know, I'm just curious what people think. I bet everybody would have their own name, right? Like, that's because I literally don't believe that they base it on any human being. They base it on an idea, you know. But I guess I can't talk us out of this anymore. It's episode 11. I guess we're ready to do this. Jeez, let me take a stiff drink first. Okay, let's just fucking do this. That's right. Change up the form for this motherfucker.
Filbert.
Of course, like I said, it's been a very
Now
gimmicky.
I see why they call you sassy.
Very gimmicky season.
Those were bad guys. They stole the mayor's submarine.
Tell me what happened.
I'm
Still
going to
going
the
with the
chief.
submarine
The
shit.
whole world's gonna know what you did.
Oh
You can't
shit!
do that, Marjorie.
John, it's over.
I love that BoJack is evil.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What you have some chicken shit to do.
God damn, peanut butter. Damn, this is seeing them recontextualize like this is awesome. Yeah.
Partner.
I had no choice. He was strangling my wife.
I love how it's always him telling her shit, right? This is the second time they've done it. There's some TV shows they are definitely making fun of, by the way. They got the... That's fucking good, man. That's a good credit sequence. Don't even think about hating, man. It's awesome.
6 months since I told Sassy the truth about Fritz, my wife, and Sassy.
I like how there's a thematic connection between the show and what's going on in his actual life.
That fake yogurt cost $500 a cup.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Because it's got to not melt under the lights, you fucking dumbass. Although, modern movie lights are LEDs. They're not hot anymore. That's actually changed. That's changed a lot, man. That's been a revolutionary change.
That was my wife's landline.
Oh, shit. He
so
is haunted,
sorry.
man.
Never mind that. The chief's been murdered.
Oh, Filbert, that's awful. I know how much you didn't want him to be murdered.
Sassy, put on
Yeah,
some
just
pants.
dialogue,
You've
so
got
bad.
a sweet body.
We can tell Diane is like not writing this season.
It's an inside job. Someone on the force. This time, it's personnel.
In another person's hands, that could almost be clever.
Her book. Herb. Look.
What's going on with you?
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
paranoia,
because this
man.
time, it's business. Personal business.
I can't come up with my own ideas. Those popsicle guys signed a release.
Popsicle guys.
Oh,
what are you
shit.
talking about?
What are you talking about?
I wonder if he stole that popsicle joke. Or if that was a coincidence.
All I know for sure is Flip's hiding something. Something about popsicle guys.
Hey, buddy, is everything okay in here?
Ask her. She knows the
Really?
answer.
Because this trailer belongs to Stingray Leota.
Oh, Stingray Leona. God, I hate these motherfuckers. I hate them so much.
I care about you. And
Stop
also
being paranoid.
the 218 other people who will be out of a job if you spin out like you usually
Exactly.
do. Now, you keeping things together?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to screw up this
he ain't keeping
professional
shit
opportunity
together.
for you.
Jack?
You're doing a great job making me feel like you give a shit. You're going to be an awesome mom.
Damn,
I
dude.
think you're off. You're gonna get some sleep, and when you come back, you're gonna be professional, you're gonna be courteous, and you're gonna have your shit together.
None of that shit's
Fine.
gonna happen. Like, who do you think you're talking to here?
Get some sleep.
I love how, like, they revealed the whole thing. Like, she was holding the shoes, and you don't know why at first.
Not sure you'd be the
Yo,
best
this is the
mom.
longest
I'd be
into
a
a season
wonderful
he's carried a
mother.
relationship.
Watch it.
I'm impressed. Poor bastard. Oh, you got a secret stash, huh? How Dr. Halcyon of you. Don't go into the light.
BoJack, I know what's going on.
A little bit of a... God damn, this motherfucker be hiding. How very Sarah Lynn of him. Motherfucker be hiding them fucking pills. How are you getting all these subscriptions, dude? Yeah.
The BoJack mysteries will continue after this.
Hey, BoJack, did the LA Gazette come today? Apparently, I'm on their 35
That's what
over
he's
35
holding,
but
man.
under
Like,
40 list.
He's like hallucinating bad as a motherfucker.
This case is like the movie Love Actually.
It's a bombed out fucking wasteland, but they're still doing investigations. I think it's hilarious.
What note? The one you slipped under my door. See, great actors embody
This is
the
a
rules,
newspaper.
so
What are
I
you
think
talking
there's
about?
some
And I didn't send this dumb note.
You love
Okay,
revealing my
so
secrets.
it is a real note. I thought it was literally a newspaper that he was seeing wrong.
Let's put together a list of suspects.
Yeah. Suspects. Just gotta keep it together and go through the suspects.
I wonder if that's a prop. Gerard Butler.
No,
the hell are
don't
you
call
doing?
Charlotte. That's a terrible idea. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1
Is that supposed to be a Scottish accent? I would have never believed that was a mock Scottish
that's a tough
accent.
one, right
Like,
up.
what the hell is that?
Okay, wonderful. Now on
God,
a
that's
scale
a
of 1 to
terrible
10,
accent.
how would you rate your daughter's sexual maturity?
Yeah.
Flicks.
Gotta get back to Scotland. You're the man now, dog. Well, that didn't pan out. We got no leads, and the
Nice little Sean Connery reference there. That confirms he was trying to channel Sean Connery, not just any Scottish accent. He was literally trying to channel Sean Connery. Dude, you should be higher.
why do so many people?
Why
hate
would the
me?
fucking TV
Oh, put
announcer
up a
do it?
picture of Crispin Glover.
Thank
Apparently,
God we haven't been seeing him lately. You notice how they kind of phase that son of a bitch out? Big mouth ass. Don't go to the light.
Am I any network with a show starring Kyle Bornheimer? Because I have to cancel. Nothing's wrong.
That was just mean. God damn, that was mean.
thing is rotten, Gina.
You said Gina again.
What?
You called her Gina. The character's name is
Man,
Sassy.
he is
Right.
He's going off the rails, man.
Whatever it
This is
we'll
really
figure it
where
out
we
together,
see the
okay?
fact that the set looks just
In
like
the
his
morning.
house. Really comes into play because we don't know what the fuck. We don't know where he is, where he is. I mean, that one scene right there where they just fooled me was enough to justify the fact it's the same set, right?
What's
Who
going on?
broke the window? It couldn't be a ghost, right?
What do they all have in common?
Not Common. People shit on Common's acting, by the way. I thought he's great in Hell on Wheels. I mean, you can stay hating.
Got it.
The fascinating mysteries of Detective BoJack, who is great, will continue after this.
Man, he is fucked up.
BoJack's here, ready to shoot. What are we waiting for? Come on, chop chop.
All
Do
right,
you even know
set
your
it up.
lines?
BoJack,
I
what's
seriously
wrong
doubt
with
it.
you?
That's it.
Where the hell is he going?
Gotta get him.
Fortunately, I've never had an actor go this far off the rails while we were shooting. This motherfucker's losing it, man.
Todd Chavez, the
It's
man in
Todd
charge,
all along.
the guy
Choke
who has
him
a
out.
face and also hands, which clocks have too.
Yeah,
I
that
should
whole
have
fucking
known
hand
his
thing.
clock.
Wait a
had
minute,
handy.
that's what... Is that why they gave him the hand face? Because clock has a hand? I didn't make that connection earlier.
Tell me the truth, Chavez. Have you always been secretly jealous of me? Did you hate that you were a
You
nothing?
do
and I
owe
was
him
just-
5 years of back rent.
Don't do it. Don't pull the trigger.
Put this motherfucker in a little rubber room, man.
No.
What would a straitjacket even look like with a horse?
Fritz is getting away.
Straitjacket and butterfly nest for this motherfucker. Oh shit.
What?
All this running around.
Yeah.
Someone is trying to take me down.
At least he's
Take the show
proactive about it.
down.
He's not going to
So
sit
what?
back and
We
wait for him
solve
to
this
come
little
back.
mystery. Dreadfully boring.
Life is a never-ending show.
Oh, now we're going to get all that jazz.
Get out there and give it your all.
Oh, shit.
And don't stop dancing. Don't stop dancing.
Yeah, Secretary had a big influence on him. I wonder if he's going to go out the way Secretariat went out. That would be thematically consistent.
And take your face and brush your mane and find some place to cut your pain. To
Merchandise
we
this
can buy
pain.
at.
I guess that's his mom. Jesus Christ. Fantastic. Oh no, not the popsicles. The popsicles are coming for him.
I've made some progress in our case, but you're not gonna like it.
It was you,
It's
wasn't it?
about Fritz.
Oh shit.
So I found all your other clever little hiding places.
They were pretty clever, weren't
How
they?
many of these do you take a day?
Hey, those are mine.
75.
I didn't want to have to tell you this, but he's back.
I
don't
like
know
his
how.
little
Maybe
evil
the
eyes,
nuclear
right?
blast resurrected him somehow.
He starts lying, his eyes get like tight.
In the system, but there's no record.
How are
of
they
you
going to do
ever
it in season
existing.
3, man? This is like
In
the
fact,
culmination of
there's
a
no record
series
you
here.
ever having a part.
You need to stretch this shit out, man.
But I know your secrets now.
But did you know that I love bocce ball?
Oh shit.
Deal what I'm going through right now. I'm trying to protect you, Gina.
Protect me
You
from
need to be in a
what?
rubber room, man.
Are you serious?
Someone is
It's a
trying to
newspaper.
blackmail
I
me.
knew it was a
BoJack,
newspaper.
this is from the show.
What?
It's marketing. Everyone in LA got one.
Oh
It's a
shit.
copy of the note that Filbert gets.
Right. Okay, I was close.
You don't remember shooting that scene?
Well, I guess I've been a little distracted.
Yeah, a little high.
You've been high.
No, it's not high, Gina.
I mean, I'm not taking credit for that cue.
Now I understand what you're worried about. I thought it was me, but it's your
But
show.
weren't you worried about it too,
Listen,
motherfucker? Look at you now trying to turn it around. You were also worried about her running the show for her.
Turn yourself in.
Are you kidding?
I know there's a good man buried somewhere in there, Filbert.
There's not. There's only one way this series ends.
Gina, I'm not kidding. The pills. Now!
You're out
Oh,
of control.
shit.
Give them to me!
Don't make him get violent.
Okay,
God damn, man.
See, that looks real.
I would
help.
thought maybe he really
Or
was
don't.
choking her
I
out
don't
for a
care
minute.
anymore.
Gina,
Damn.
no.
Take your pills, you fucking junkie.
BoJack, buddy. I think he's really strangling her.
What?
Am I gonna stop him? Like, what the
Turn the
fuck?
camera back on.
Jesus Christ.
Gina,
That's Hollywood for you. Jesus Christ, so he really did do it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Just, matter of fact, just walk into like, just go ahead and do it. Fuck it. I've been telling you not to, but I think this is probably for the best. You know, season 11, we wish, right? I mean, who wouldn't sign up for another, depending on how the series ends. Yeah, season 6 ends. Who wouldn't sign up for another season, right? The episode 11's, I think the very first episode 11, no, the second episode 11, season 2, the one where with Charlotte and everything, gave me a false impression of what season 11s were going to be. Because the first one was all psychedelic. The second one was just like a big nut punch. Really, it just means pivotal. It's change. The word Armageddon, I think, doesn't mean destruction. It just means change. Or like, there's one of those words. Maybe Armageddon, it may not. I can't remember. But there's one of these words that we typically think it means we're all going to die. But what it just means is there's going to be a change. That could be good or it could be bad, you know? Even the Mayan calendar, some people were saying that they think there's going to be a big change. Doesn't mean the end of the world. It just could be good or it could be bad. It's just a change. And change terrifies us. And I think that's what the episode 11s mean. See, I had the wrong idea early on, but now I'm starting to get... There's been enough of them now that I'm seeing what the actual pattern really is. The larger your sample size gets, the more you're able to grasp this kind of shit. You know, what's really interesting about this episode is I'm not 100% sure what happened and what didn't happen, right? I'm assuming the end happened. You know, the end, not the very end, but the end where, like, he's choking her. You know, I'm assuming that happened. As far as what happened in the rest of the episode, we can't be 100% sure. We'll get clues later on, like, what happened and what didn't happen, but, you know. But we get the overall idea. We get the gist of like, you know, he's fucking just completely falling apart. And I gotta say, I was very lucky in my filmmaking career in that there really wasn't any crazy actors. Because it's such a fragile thing. You get a person on set, and they're I never did like the simulated rape thing, but I can only imagine like how horrible that could be if the person just goes a little too far. I remember one time, and matter of fact, if you watch my video of making fun of other reactors and myself as a reactor as well, just the annoying things about reactors. The clips, the movie that I'm watching in all those clips is called Desdemona. It's my second short film I ever shot. The actress who was one of the murder victims in that movie was so good at screaming that we all stopped. Like, the other actors in the scene stopped. And all of us, like, we came rushing forward, and the cameraman put the camera down, and we all went to check on her. Because she was down, and she screamed so convincingly, we thought she'd actually hurt herself. She went down to we're on a patio, right? And it's like a deck, actually. It was like a lakefront deck. She falls down on the deck, and we thought she, like, broke her arm or something. She was so convincing and screaming. We all stopped. The fucking actor jumps back. Everybody's rushing forward. The cameraman puts the camera down, and we're all fucking going in. She says, "What the fuck are you guys doing, man?" "I'm acting." She was fucking awesome. And I think she went to Broadway. I don't think she really stayed in film. She preferred to do stage plays. Damn shame, because she would have been a fucking scream queen for real. Like, an all-time great scream queen. That's the closest I've ever come to, like, oh my God, like, what have I done? Like, you're bringing you write a script, and you bring something into existence. And the most terrifying thing as a producer and a director is that somebody would get hurt because of what you did. That was always my biggest fear, and I was very fortunate that it never happened. There was a movie in South Carolina where somebody died because they were being idiots, and they went on a fucking bridge that only trains go across. And they were on a bridge, and the train started going across, and they couldn't get off the bridge in time, so the person died. So yeah, just like an actor going crazy, just like say there's a fight scene, they start choking for real, that would be terrifying. Like, that's the worst thing I can imagine. So I know this is a long outro, but like, this was very triggering for me in a way. Because this literally, as a filmmaker, is the worst thing I can imagine. Another worst thing, of course, would be like somebody die because you make a decision, like the person made a decision on the bridge. That person went to prison, too, for a year. I think they spent a year in prison over that. But I think even worse would be like, because you cast this actor and this actor's actually fucking nuts, and then they go too far. Method acting, that kind of shit. The method actors always scare me for that reason. But you cast this person, I pick you, and then that person goes and hurts somebody. Of course, it's different in this case because it's celebrity. Celebrity hirings are different than just like you have 100 people and you pick one of these 100 people. That's different. But celebrity hirings, there's probably a little more leeway there. But anyway, brutal. Just fucking brutal.